Hello, hello, good morning. This is JilliBling, and Calming Camellia has caught my eye, and I am just loving the stamp set. I did a project about a month ago, and it's a video out there as a thank you to people who placed orders with me. And I just keep on going back, keep on seeing ideas for this project, including this one. And as you know, I've done quite a few samples lately just because I love it so much. It's so pretty. So this one is a pretty much exact copy from stampwithamy.com. She made this project, and she mentioned in the celebration catalog, she saw it and she made her own version of it, and I love her version of it. I think she used metallic pearls and I used regular pearls because my metallic pearls are being busy. But I love this, how soft it is, and then with the denim, the new denim ribbon and Misty Moonlight, I love this. Very simple, quite easy to make. So let's make one of these today using Calming Camellia. So this is a host set. So if you have a party and all of your friends order 300 in merchandise, you get this for free. If you're your own best customer and you have a lot that you want in the new mini catalog, you could get this for free too. And because it's celebration, it's good, or it's available only for 2 months until the end of February. So it's just beautiful. I hope you strive to get it and you get it. We'll also be using layering circles and meadow dies. I think Amy used dies from ranunculus, but these work just fine too. This little kind of a silhouette. I'm not sure what kind of plant that is, but it's pretty. It's nice. I love the detail. So here's the dies, Misty Moonlight, and this is Petal Pink. You notice how it doesn't have a label on it. I don't know if you sanitize everything, like I always sanitize my blocks with hand sanitizer, and it gets off any little bit of glue, any leftover ink. But if you happen to get that on here, like you're cleaning your pad, it will kind of take off the print. Whoops! And it will take off the black too. So beware. It's good to clean, but sometimes you get yourself into trouble. Anyhow. So here are the pieces. Here's the ribbon, pearls, embossing folder. This is a new embossing folder. It is called, I think, Hive, and it's in the holiday or in the mini catalog. This is to cut out this right here. Okay, I have that done. So silver or gold or any metallic. It's just such a small little amount shown that any metallic you have is fine. And that is using these two dies. But you know what, before I cut this one, I want to stamp it first. And the scallop one, I'll cut. Okay, so hold off on this for just a minute. Okay, let's start building the card and work with the pieces as we build the card. So that designer paper is another free item. It's from Celebration, and it is for $100. If you have an order, you can choose something $50 level or $100 level. This one comes with the $100 level, and it comes with the friendly hello. So you get the stamp set and the designer paper, and that's where this paper is from. Oh, that's cute too. A little bit busy. I'm kind of going for the monochromatic like Amy K did. So this piece perfectly fits right over the top of my card base. So if ever you do that, that means you get only four of these per, oh, I did it crooked. 4 of these per piece of paper. Just a little bit crooked, a little bit over there. So hold on, I'm gonna trim this. Okay, that's better. And this side here, it looks like I need a little trim right down there too. It's almost impossible to cut papers exactly perfect. And this is such a little small amount that that's okay. Just little bits. Okay, so we have that. So the hive goes on this plain paper. It's a 3D embossing folder. So there's that. And you know, Stampin' Up! Tells us the colors of coordinating paper and products and ink to go with the paper, and they call it petal pink. And I do notice, like, this is more of a yellow pink, or a yellow orange type color. This is more of a pink, but that's just fine. I kind of like the little differences. Otherwise, it'd blend in too much. So that will go right in the middle. I love this embossing folder. Okay, this is for the inside. This piece is to stamp this stamp right here all over it. And Amy didn't use the swooshes, these right here, but I put them on this one. This time I think I'll do it without, because I think that I got a little carried away with stamping, have a little bit too much in there. So let's work on that. I was thinking maybe I'd do this one a different direction. You know, let me try that. So not that it matters, because I'm going to try to keep this real random. Whenever I'm trying to do random stuff, I always think, okay, if I had wrapping paper, the print would be going from every single direction. So let me try to make this going from every direction. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. On this other one, this is where I went and I put in the swooshes, but I'm going to try to keep a little bit less. Okay, so on this part here, see this angle? You could take your scissors and cut it, but I have a little paper cutter right here, so I'm going to cut it. So I just cut off that much. And you know, see how I cut off a bit of the length right here? I think that's a good idea. Otherwise, it's going to perfectly fit and go right down to the end, which is fine. But maybe cut off just a little bit. At an angle, and it doesn't matter what angle. Any angle is good. Okay. Okay, so I need to stamp a sentiment. So on this little piece of petal pink, I'm going to use Misty Moonlight and stamp, I love being your friend. Okay. Now, I'll take the die and cut that out. Okay, so these pieces can connect. This tape is really sticky, so once you have it close, it's going to grab a hold and stick. Cool. Good. Okay, we are almost there. Oh, I was going to try to do this one sideways. Huh, I kind of like that. Okay, there it is. And this is new ribbon. It is called Denim, Denim ribbon. And we'll need just enough so that, how about doing it this way? We could see it on either side of the layering circles. Then a little bit here. Okay, so time for assembly. So how about I stick down the stamped piece. Because this stamped piece is being attached to an embossed piece, you could use liquid glue if you want, or the Stamp and Seal is really sticky, and that works pretty well too. So put this right against the edge. Okay. And on the back of the sentiment with dimensionals, let me see if I have any edges. I do. I want to put a lot of dimensionals, just because that's what the ribbon is going to stick in. And after the ribbon sticks onto the circle, then I'm going to expect the circle to stick down to the card. So I need a lot of adhesive. Okay. And so this part, I want it sticking out about that much. This part, about that much. And this over here, that looks good just like that. So now, do I have enough to hold it in place? I might put a dimensional right here, just to make sure. The last thing I want is this falling apart. Okay. Oh, I have to put this on. Okay, so that will go right about there. So this I'm going to put on with liquid glue. Right there is the stem. So I'll put liquid glue on just the bottom and the little branches, because I want some of these tips to look like they're kind of floating up, so it's a little bit more 3D. And I'll put dimensionals on the back of those. Just a few. But they have to be little, because this die cut is little. So I'll take a dimensional, cut it in half, a mini dimensional, and put it right here. And maybe here. Maybe one more. You know, going for that 3D look. Okay, there must be an easier way. Snips. Snips to the rescue. How about on this one? Well, that one has a bit of glue on it. So how about this one right here? And I'm fine if a few of them are floating. Okay, so I'll take the paper off. Okay, looking good. So right here, I have that little bit of glue, which will remind me, this goes here. Okay, oop, and this is ready to attach. Make sure that the words are parallel with the card. Okay, and then a few pearls. How about 5 pearls today? Okay, so the outside is done. So for the inside, I'm going to stamp words in Misty Moonlight. I have these picked out. So I love being your friend. It's the little things that make life great. And that's true. I had lunch with a friend the other day, and it was nothing spectacular, but it was just us being there, and that just was, I went home feeling like little things are what makes life great. Okay, and on the inside of the sample, Amy did just a little branch. So I'll do something like that again. Well, I always try to do something different. Did I do that crooked? I really like this stamp too. I think I'm going to go along the whole bottom, but not too much, just a little bit. There. There's nothing like blue, kind of monochromatic, like navy. I love using navy, but Misty Moonlight is right up there. I might even like it better than navy. Navy's a little bit richer. This is a little bit more of the pastel type, but I love them both. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Just really simple. You could tell how quick this goes together. And just very pretty. So Amy, thank you for sharing. I love this project. Okay, that's it for today. I'll list all of the products used on my blog, which is JilliBling.com, and I'll put a link to my blog in the description of the YouTube video. And thank you for your time, and have a great day. Bye.